There's some better footage of it. I was able to knock some of the weeds down. Look at that beauty right there. Awesome snake. Good afternoon, everyone. It is Saturday, June 25th, and it's pretty hot out today. It's in the 80s. I think it's supposed to reach the high 80s, maybe low 90s. Not good herping weather, specifically for snakes. But we're at, one of my familiar spots. You guys probably recognize this path that I usually walk, and a lot of this tin and cover is in the shade. So, hoping there might be some stuff under there, but if not, I'm not super worried. Always one of my favorite times of the year is when the wild raspberries start to come in. But yeah, so not super anxious to find much today because we got a busy next couple days of herping coming up. On Wednesday, I'm going down to do a collaboration video with a good friend of mine that I've been looking forward to herping with for a long time. And you'll find out who it is soon. And then next Saturday, I think we're meeting up with some of the normal crew, and we're going to do some Eastern Shore herping. So lots of stuff coming up. Should be finding some really cool species, but I mean, I'm not opposed to finding some cool stuff today. I'm really not. So like I said, we're going to check some of this shaded stuff, see what's under there. Got our first piece right up here. Let's see what we got under here. I haven't found too much under here. I think a decay. Oh, look at that little mouse. It's cute. Hey. Well, I don't see any snakes. That's cool. This one over here usually has a garter under there. I was up here with my dad the other day and I flipped a garter and a ring neck, but as you can see, this one's really in the sun, so didn't think it would have anything under there. Way too hot. And sometimes these boards have ring necks, stuff like that. Nothing, but still pretty cool. So we're on the board for a mouse. Got some other stuff up here. All right, this spot's pretty shaded right here, so let's see what we got. Oh, nice little ring neck. Handsome. First snake of the day. Cool. Lots of ants under here, but that usually does good for snake activity because they really soften up the ground. Pretty cool. He's pretty much under that brush right there, so I'm going to lay this back down slowly. Cool. So this piece up here on the hill I must have forgot about because I know I haven't checked it in a while. Let's see. This looks like a good spot. Tons of ants. No snakes. So this is a really cool in situ shot right in the creek. Look right there. Really, really pretty northern water snake is basking right there in the water. But he's also partially under that rock. I just glanced over and saw him. But really cool looking. Like I said, this one is impressive. He's fresh out of shed. That's awesome. Yeah, cool. It's only second snake of the day, but still pretty cool. Try not to disturb him too much. So when I decided not to do a flip clip, I flipped this very agitated garter under there. So Very pretty, but I'm gonna let go. You just go that way. Nice. Good morning, guys. I filmed an intro about 10-15 minutes ago when I was in my driveway, but when I re-listened to it, the birds were singing so loud that it was hard to make out what I was saying. But I know a lot of people would probably rather hear the birds, but yeah, it is Wednesday morning, June 29th, so we are in the full swing of summer, almost in July. And today we are heading out to Northern Virginia and possibly going to do some herping over the line in West Virginia too, maybe Western Maryland. But yeah, meeting up with a good buddy of mine. This is somebody I've wanted to herp with for a long time, and one of my mentors in the field of biology and zoology, so I'm pretty excited about that. And yeah, we're, you know, gonna do typical mountain herping, you know, open power cuts and, you know, rock faces and stuff like that, hoping to find our, you know, typical species in those habitats, mainly milk snakes, you know, obviously ringnecks and garters, red bellies, and maybe even some venomous stuff too, like copperheads and timbers. That would be amazing. But yeah, I'm leaving so early because, one, I want to get out there at a, you know, at a decent amount of time. It takes about 2.5 hours, and two, we're trying to beat the heat today. That's the game you got to play in the summertime. So yeah, once I get out there, we start flipping some stuff and seeing what we got. You guys will be the first ones to know. All right, see you there. Okay guys, so as you can hear, Frank found our first snake of the day. If you can see in that rock, see that tongue flickering? That is a timber rattlesnake. Now this is my first timber in the state of West Virginia. I think my 5th one of this year. Look at that beautiful head in there. He's being a real champ. Now where there's one, there's bound to be others. So this is probably a den right here. And so we really lucked out, as you can see, just being in there, and he can soak up the perfect amount of heat, the perfect amount of humidity, and he's safe. See, right here we can't get him. If I reach in there, he's going to bite me, and if he came out here, he's thinking, oh, there's a possibility that they could eat me. You know, he has no clue that we just want to film him and sharing the beauty of this. But that is awesome. I have never started off the day with a timber rattlesnake. It's getting pretty hot up here, so I don't know how much more we're going to find, but we're going to keep herping along these shaded edges of the power cut. I mean, just so awesome. Timber rattlesnake, beautiful. There's some better footage of it. I was able to knock some of the weeds down. Look at that beauty right there. Awesome snake. So I've been flipping around like a madman. We are going to put this rock back. Just waiting on Frank to get up here. And I haven't found anything since that beautiful timber. And flipped this gorgeous little baby milk snake. Awesome. He's under this huge rock that should have had 2 adults under it, but I'll take a baby. He is cute. He's in shed, but still a beautiful snake. That is awesome. Neat. Second snake of the day. He's trying to eat me. Cute. Let's see. Alright guys, so here's our little milk again. Frank's holding him. He's feisty. He's bit both of us and we're still alive. Figure that. But as you can see, He's got that checkered pattern. We were just talking on Frank's channel about that's a great way to distinguish them from maybe a northern water snake, because they both have that banded pattern. But this one isn't shed, so it's a little bit more dull. But these are awesome snakes. I love them. One this size is probably eating a combination of invertebrates, possibly some smaller snakes. If he came across a little ringneck or something, he might choke him out and then swallow him. But that is awesome. So guys, we did so much driving and we were out here and started flipping and hiking right away. I forgot to introduce to you the person that I'm out here herping with today that I was excited to finally get with. This is one of my mentors in the zoology and biology community, Frank Taylor from Nature at Your Door with Frank Taylor. He's a good egg. He's been hiking it around with me. I'm not gonna say his age, but a considerable bit older than me, and he's putting me to work out here. But we're having a great day so far. It's starting to heat up, which isn't working in our favor, and the ground's a little bit dry. But we found a timber rattlesnake so far and a milk snake, so you will never hear me complain about that. But we're gonna herp around for probably a few more minutes, and then I think that might call it a day. But like I said, I'm pretty thrilled with how it's gone so far. We're just wrapping up here. It's starting to get a little bit too hot, but my goodness, what a view. All right, so herping is not over for the day. Look at this gorgeous box turtle. Too cool. We are in Virginia right now. I was on my way to drop Frank off, and we're driving and we're talking about a bunch of nonsense, and then it's like, oh, box turtle, gotta stop. Too cool. We just cruised this guy just on this back road right here.
So the question is, which side of the road is the turtle wanting to get to?
That is very, very tough.
He's sort of non-committal.
I think this is a female because it has the lighter colored eyes and the claws aren't as long. All right, we're going to do some examining here for a minute. Be right back. So Frank and I came to the conclusion that since she was already on this side and there's a fence right here, we're going to place her on the other side of this fence to try to deter her from going back out in the road. So I'm going to kneel down, put her right in there, and she can go on her way. But that is a very healthy example of an adult female eastern box turtle. Awesome. This has been a good day so far. 3 of my favorite species. So I think we're going to call it a video. We got some really good stuff the other day when we were hiking near my house. Mostly common stuff there. But then today we found some uncommon stuff, like with that milk snake and the timber rattler. That made the day. And just being able to be out hiking with Frank, I mean, that was awesome. So yeah, I got no problem cutting the video there. Please go and subscribe to Frank's channel. It's an awesome channel. He really knows his stuff, and it's not even just herping. It's like all things nature. Yeah, Nature at Your Doors with Frank Taylor. I'm going to tag that in there. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. Subscribe if you want to keep seeing more content. We're getting out there every week. And as always, I'm going to keep trying to put some stuff out there for you for as long as I can. But you guys take care. Thanks for watching.